grumpy as frig today, but we're out here doing work, getting it done. Okay, so this morning we're going to play with this 12-pack, this 1200. Made in the USA 12-pack for export use only. Okay. Well, this thing's pretty close to stock, but it's not all the way there. There's a couple things in here I'm going to change. I just like right out the gate. And we're going to watch the output on this thing go think. So before I get started, I just want to go over what we got going on here. So I've got this hooked up to the 1000 amp power supply down here. We're at 14.8 volts. Let's see, we're in the 1000 watt position. In peak, 1000 in average, 5 watt slug. And reverse back from the bird, 10,000 watt dummy load. Let's go ahead and turn the 12 pack off. We're going to use the 955. Hello. Oh, see, now the power supply that feeds the radio, I've got it off. Hold on. Oh, running on battery power down here. All right, hold on. Hello. 20 whole flipping watts. All right. Here's our pass-through tune. Hello, hello, hello. Otherwise, the reflected power as we're talking through the box, or otherwise coming in this coax connector, going across these jumpers, coming across here and back out. In and out, around and through. So come in this jumper, and we go across the wires on the relay, down across the relay body, across out this pin up, then around this with this wire, and then back out. Fairly low. So let's go ahead and kick on the 12. We got this in high, by the way. There's low, medium, and high. Worthless function, but 900 watts. Let's look at our input reflect. Whole watt. Not that good. So this is a 2-drive and 8. And there's no reason this cotton chopper shouldn't stand up better than that. Other than, do you see this right here? This mess that's down here in the corner, you see this? So the way this worked was that there was a piece of like RG172 or RG400 that went from here to here, and there was a coil that sat right here underneath this power wire, output induction coil. So I had a piece of coax that went from this final combiner over to here, output induction coil, then there was a capacitor that sat from here to here, and then another piece of coax that ran it over to here. Okay, somebody has bypassed that and just put this single piece of coax in here. This end isn't soldered down, but this end is. Now, because the output tuning network is so messed up, this thing only does 800 watts or 900 watts. So now let me go in here. It's going to take about maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Watch what this thing does when I'm done. I'll be back. Okay, Mr. C. Let's see, where'd we leave off? We're gonna pop down here. We're at 14.8 on power supply again. 1000 watt in PEP. 1000 watt in average, 5 watt slug in reverse. 5 watt slug between the 2950 and the old 12 pack. So what we did is we went in here and we replaced the output circuitry, which meant I added some RG400 here, some RG400 here, put the coil in the appropriate place, put the cap in the appropriate place, and it came up a bunch. It came up to about 1200 watts. So I got my handy dandy FLIR out and started looking around, and this output resistor and this output resistor were just getting smoking hot, right? And this one in the middle was getting silly stupid hot. So then we went and we started looking at our output transformer caps, and that one and that one were low. This one and this one were still good. Those are these 4 caps here. These are garbage. One of them had a rating of 200, the other one had a rating of like 15. They're supposed to be 900. So I put 900s back in here. Well, it didn't like that very well. I couldn't get it to do more than about 1300 watts that way. I think that's by design. So I modified it a little bit and changed the value of these caps out and got it to come right up. Now this is a 2 drive-in 8. This is two 2290s driving 8 2879s. And this guy got this off eBay. Homie, you got lucky because your transistors are good. Usually when you buy an amp off eBay, you find out that the transistors are junk and you got taken for a ride. Man, I'm tired today. Okay, so let's rerun our tests. Remember, we had a full watt worth of input reflect and we couldn't get it to do more than about 900 watts. So here's our drive. Hello, there's 20 watts of drive. Pass-through tune. Hello, hello, hello. Nice and low. Turn the amp on. Hello. Oh, it's working now, boys. I'm here to tell you. Take and put that in 2x. 1,000 watts going to be right there. 1,200 is going to be there. 14 is going to be about there. 16 is going to be about there. 20 watts of drive. Check this out. About 1450 with 20 watts of drive. About 425 bird. Less than a half a watt on the input tune. Now, because it's got 2879s in it and not 2290s, we can do this. We can change radios. We can. We're going to go over here. We're going to shut that off. Turn this bad boy on. Grab this microphone here. Let's go over here. We're going to turn that off. Hello, audio. Oh, well. Back to 1X. Hello. 90 watts of drive. Okay? So your standard 955. Put that back on 2X. There's our drive one more time. Hello. Cut it by half. Okay. Turn on the amp. Hello. 1650, 1700 watts. Our average power. Hello. Gained 100 bird. So it picked up 250 watts of peak output power. Picked up another 100 bird. And that's on 14.8. This thing's done. I'm going to put the tin on it. He says he's going to put a new fan on it, so I'm not going to even bother hooking the fan up. He's going to put a new lid. He's actually going to do a stainless steel lid. Move a little bit of air around it. Brother, if it was me, I would take and cut another tin to go around the bottom and actually put this sucker just like this on the bottom so you get some airflow across this heatsink. But man, the way this thing is set up now, without spending a bunch of time twiddly-dicking with it, like changing the turns on each one of the output transformers and changing the turns on the input transformers and changing the input capacitors, this thing will run until your kids take it over from you when you die. Take good care of it, because this has got the old school full matched set. That's amazing. These are all 1As, believe it or not. 1A Toshibas, which is a silly, sick, low lot number if you think about it for a minute. 1 Alpha. You boys have fun. I'm going to get on to the next one. Gentlemen, my name is BBI, and without a shadow of a doubt, I am the biggest mud duck in Idaho. Come follow us on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube. And like I always say at the end of every one of these videos, if you are checking me out for the very first time, click subscribe. Take a minute. Make sure to hit the notification button. Otherwise, well, YouTube will screw you and not tell you that I've done anything. So, on that note, you guys, 12-pack. Played with, modified just a little bit. If I was going to do anything more to it, I'd increase the power distribution on the inside of this thing, and I'd change some of the turns on it, and I bet you we can get that to come up another couple 100 watts. But it sounds like to me that's not what the customer's interested in having me do. He just wants me to make it work right and work so it's cool. And I think we achieved just that. Alright guys, on to the next Dog and Pony show, which I do believe is a Messenger M4B. Bump bump, BBI gone.